So that's the assessment and conversation going on within the U.S. intelligence community. What's the reaction in Russia? CNN senior international correspondent Matthew Chance is in Moscow for us. And Matthew, the Kremlin is categorically denying to you that they were behind these hacks.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they've been denying that since October when these reports, these allegations first surfaced at the height of the presidential campaign. When it comes to the latest CIA and FBI assessments, they're again restating that position that, look, they had nothing to do with this. The Kremlin spokesman told me some time ago, Russia doesn't hack on a state level. That's the position they've been talking about ever since October, and it's a position that they're holding today. And, of course, it happens to be the same position, as you just mentioned, that Donald Trump has as well. Donald Trump himself is saying, look, there is no evidence that Russia had anything to do with any kind of hacking. And that's partly true because we haven't seen any digital, any concrete evidence that is a straight line between these hacks of the DNC back to the Kremlin. That kind of footprint perhaps doesn't even exist. It's just an allegation at this point. And that's the point that the Kremlin has been making time and again, Jake.
And Matthew, both Democrats and Republicans are expressing concern about the man who is the leading contender to be nominated for Secretary of State, ExxonMobil CEO Rex Tillerson. Tillerson has known Putin for 2 decades. He received an order of friendship from the Russian president. What's the view of Tillerson from the Kremlin?
Oh, yeah, they don't know what the Congress is worried about. I mean, he's, as far as the Duma is concerned, the Russian parliament, he's the exact man for the job. I mean, he is not just a friend of Russia, but he's been actually awarded a medal, as you mentioned, by Putin to show that he's a really big friend of Russia. The Order of Friendship, it's called one of the highest civilian honors that you can have. He's done hundreds of billions of dollars worth of trade deals with Russian counterparts, with Russian oil firms to look for oil and gas in this massive country. You know, he's met Vladimir Putin, the Russian president, on countless occasions, and he's seen as somebody who is opposed. He's actually gone on record as being opposed to sanctions against Russia, saying they are ineffective as an instrument of policy. And so he's someone that the Russians have great expectations for. You know, they're someone they think they can do a deal with. And, you know, when you look and you step back and you look at what Russians think about this election, they don't see Donald Trump as the winner or the Republican Party as the winner. They see the Kremlin as the winner in all this. They've got Donald Trump about to take office in the White House. He's been very sympathetic towards points of view, Russian points of view about the situation in the world. They've got Rex Tillerson, who's his prospective nominee as the Secretary of State. This could be a big win for the Russians when it comes to their relationship with the United States.
Of course, that's exactly what has so many American office holders concerned. Matthew Chance in Moscow, thank you so much.